Abusia, guess what? We are back. We are back. No more be brena na akwaso abra ye kokotwa Maghreb daily videos no. Ne ye ba be ke fi wu asem. Ansa na ya to aso de ne aka ni nyina ba later on. Hwe. Abusia me say D Black, Kuami Eugene, and Addo test ya was ye nya no airport yi. Ye wo hu nsem bebre ka. Yes ase. Abusia mu nyina munim D Black aka nyum to mu afuru di twedetwe. Uhu no ha. They say, why you come as a be or class only or Ginia Midi? None of your Berlin, you try videos, so I'm in coffee information super highway as well. About better was on D Black, you know, or on the step and leaky. Why? D Black is a step leaky, the assassin. The only thing from D Black, is a leaky, and a resignation from music. D Black, Mamma doesn't mean there is no way say yes or Maho Quine. Emma would know leaky, sir. The ENO specialist obe liki no ma. Men liki sa step. What does not make a drone? Hey. Now she D Black you are not that one. And the way unity and who D Black the ogo liki sa step say. Abusu video we do bien show. What you say? Nkola nkure hwe. Minim say Jade say hwe because a very lovely lady ankasa. Me mani ma me hu no ma be traumatize no. Na wo hwe D Black na furu pa ono de te cause me ma leaky video tell me my yes step am na leaky. Hey, obi pedam go in cancer in one prison go ma D Black. D Black so Afia be loko na shemu ho. Opambo. Well, Abusia, that is that. Yako number 2 so. Kuami Eugene. Uhunu waha azobia. Abusia Kuami Eugene uhunu waha azobia wahwe ni tirinwi e wahwehwem ate shock. Abusia nura nanu ade I think Sunday ye wo abofo nkomo so e wo Angel FM with Mr. Corrupt Handsome. Oh yeah, Mr. Handsome, what did be a catcher say? That me drew Ghana, we a dead man. Abusia Kuami Eugene call her, and I know Mudin come about in your tour. Kuami Eugene can baby. Nano or Chirakway Abusia or Faswa. On Kuami Eugene team young ideas, Chira de Bame and Nije. Never be a didn't defy, I said Wahala and Sunday. Abusia, I don't make this Wahala. Kuami Eugene and the buyer, and the next year come was him. So you go video so if you hit me.
Nti see about you be teacher ka dem sense studio wo me fie nti me free me bedroom na me we studio akọ record na masan beda.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
So
and I'm that person.
Wow, studio
most of me na me try produce wo me fie.
Okay.
Nti e ma me produce more.
Abusia ne what can so far ne kura de kwasiburo ni be kan say this is the antithesis of the seminar or babeka ne kura we dey comedies. Now your cost commissions and so and Sunny getting into the main one.
Who's the Udjari? Obi Adrian and say oh David. And is all no him too. So and it works. Sometimes Udjari na and you be about him. Me met into my towel fra ako studio. Ako record at host and my son be to Adrian.
On besa bayira.
And untino and so the oye bayira
because
Abusia that is concrete proof. Say Kuami Eugene Abusia oni modwale. There is no way say Nipa desani. Udwale keke. Na nyuma ba otimo si no. Ma me fata won chichiri misisi. Na me nkonko record sa anyo ne nto ho. Me wi amasenya ba bedwale. Hwane dwale sa. Hwane dwale sa. Patapa kura nwale sa. What are you talking about? Now Abusia wo dey without wasting time kura no. Ye nko kwan o fa so a. Onya ideas ni ba bia onya ne ideas de twere ne nyom. Starting with her.
To say what I say. Na me baby I'm meeting the modi but na me say.
What ya ne so ala.
Me baby so kaka.
Baby ya show we there. E dey ha there sa Sunday show.
Na me baby so na me phone na me
buy.
Me ho akonya basa o. E difa na e bo meeting. Anyu we do.
Kai.
And me say me papa
intend.
Abusia ndi Kuami Eugene Abusia ndi nyuma ye tia na chese ye dia fa bible ye tia na ye feel no Kuami Eugene no twere sa anyo no Abusia because let me tell you something Se Kuami Eugene so dwale. Na se nwum ne ba ne tim a oye dey o jeye dwale no. No de tawo aboni mu. No akwa record nwum na to ho. Wallahi nwum we say. No ne. Ana nwum ne ba ne tim to wi ade no be ya. Wabuja forget. Come reach my make say me jira. Unti men kon trete afiso. Entwere nwom emma ye mfa vibe. Oti asem na make jira no. Next time I bet trete afiso akone no. Anyum beba utim no. We start nwom na before so beka no. Fashe ho. Say nwom we eba mitim bra na me ne. Oti ase. Na ye obi didi a eno tie nwom we sin. Why? Kuami Eugene, why? Abuzia. Sofu Abiam dance. He is the orchestrator of this. Sofu Abiam no studio hobby. Now ma Kuami Eugene notice say Magraheb is somewhere in the world. One day ya obefase mu ya ka ho asem because you know said the wahala in this no is super daily wahala stuff. Ya go no so.
Ahanum obetena ya careful. Obetena enfa wa bra. Pacho mama nkasa mo yesi wa hanche na boche. Ya fra Magraheb. Oh, madam Fupa no. Oh, Jadoya no. Obeki kansem bia mo Magraheb befa. Ofa no one day. Enti u kasa ya careful. Na nim so ofa, unu made ba kwa ede. Se obetena abofo nkomo so. Ne e fa wasama. Unim se e promotive.
Me said me 1 million views in 1 week. I
do yeah.
Right, you kwasi akika. Unya 1 million views in 1 week. Nyum ne da wana na chese wenye 1 million views yesa. Amanfo ne se de nyanto boase tie. Share se ne be ya wote ase. Na ye no mum bi so no ye ka ho asem na nyesa onyum ne to ho na na nya 1 million views. Udua o brage de but o brage a ya fa yi kakra sisi wote ase. Ye nto aso.
Ya fra brante bi Magraheb. Me penasem pa o ya madam funu no. We say mum penasem sa. Yakubu krasi onde onyan ko betu ntu. And also odini ko.
Reverend, ko be nya samwo.
Wo se mo ne ko bosom so.
Wo yen ni bosom.
Wo ne Yakubu.
Abusiamu ti yo, Mr. Handsome ni Yakubu. Seze de ko otu na nya maso. Omo de me ko bosom so. Ho na seze de afanye sa. Wo de nto aso e.
Hey, I think I know Magraheb. I'm a big fan pa.
Francis.
Oh, videos.
So penasem papa. Me so sa. We mu so mienu o me yatamfo.
Onim said you explain the situations, man. You're very clear.
Thank you.
Can
I want some mama?
I'm a big fan.
Sister Magraheb,
it's a situation we kitwa we. Obe explaining mo bia so atase.
Obi abeti ase some wo dia wo kika no.
Abusia say Mr. Handsome kind na unsa say bi ba so nyanto boase na kirekire na amanfo te ase yie. Now, say wallahi, wa wonim wallahi no de te ha kakra.
Wahu ofenti botwe wutiara obiada.
Ya sanyum no na Kuami Eugene de kwatena tie so a ono no twere maaye no. Now, wallahi we kura no ena no tie fi so a then imagine ni okokoto sebe wele nkonto mile no.
Wele sebe konto mile, wele sebe konto mile.
Eno hwa hefa pa na no wa abusua otwere sanyum. Kuami Eugene ma menka se minjiro. Se na midi ka to fo no. What na tie fi so twere anyuma. Eya ma ye nika hu e wo YouTube video description ase ho. Se we no idea we minya no tie fi so. What asem na meka kire no. Well abusua, that is the wahala for Kuami Eugene. Well abusua before crash say ye be ko to nanado ne 150 test corona airport ne ho nsensem ni nyina so no. There is another wahala bi. A happen with US ye ka ho asem na anything. Abusia ponchi bi akwakwa wura US sheriff bi ka mu akwakwa with the peoples. Ninyina very simple. Sheriff we paki wo bi fie dim. Ah we are no public document ya. Okwakwa serve to Nipa na no okodi fie no. Na wasi frika num ko ho. The peoples yi kwa akoma Nipa na wo ni fie wona. Ordinary na ni hwa abusia aponchi na Africa no. Aponchi na started real peoples gu wonyina. Now this is what I think. Asem we happen with US. Ntini definitely no. Capito ni movie. because document ne kura no so study ntwere na gusu na aponche ne wi na utimi hu se utimi hu kusi bi wo baabi capito de nya din mensan bi wo baabi nti capito na asha da asoma aponche ne so nkonko wi ni pipes no oti ase na wabuzia police ni yipam aponche pam bi we wias bi aponche ne so nko okoye so pipa no so o se oje awe na vede nkraman kura beka ho this aponche is naturally bombard aponche sen yenwe no oti ase weze nka ye nipa kodeki ena nanka agbo awura sa police ni nika num ena nka ohwehwe pipes yi mu a guess what abuzia ka by this nka nipa na wuda dada that is America for you which means that America police for no binum wo hwa omo want to boase oti ase we wapoma aponche ni clean e obi so de ankoku aponche ni waka anum di Kofi because already na no saka anum dada no one is one man 2 bullets na de akwa light soup. Now, Buzia, finally for this episode, no, you talk about Nanado ni speech or man Nora about Corona, ne and some update to the buyer. Now, this year, we are just going to focus on just one aspect of that speech, which is in a test in the airport. Now, opinion, no one and some. Now, video no, so Lienko video no, Sapato.
Fellow Ghanaians, in my last address, I announced the reopening of our international airport, Kotoka International Airport, signaling our gradual reintegration with the rest of the world. 16 out of the 23 airlines that operated in Kotoka prior to its closure have again commenced flights to and from Accra.
Very good news. I don't know say most airline companies say you go Ghana no. After the one started ko Ghana, there is all other countries now person ko Ghana. E Martins ye easy amount say na be ya onzu betimi ko Ghana. But that is not the problem.
As of yesterday, Saturday, 19th September, a total of 10,061 passengers had been tested at Kotoka. In spite of the requirement that all passengers must be in possession of a negative PCR test result upon their arrival in Ghana, a test which should have been conducted not more than 72 hours before the scheduled departure from the country of origin. A total of 26 positive cases had been recorded from the tests at Kotoka.
Yeah, and also outlining the importance of tests now no Kotoka for other guys and other people from abroad now. I try say beko Ghana. Now, according to the president, over 10,000 people and now fly to Ghana. For since we open borders now, out of that 10,000 test no airport 26 and a tested positive for COVID-19. Even though somebody can test before cross allow more plane. That is that, which is very good news. So much any part 26 and say no, or because self quarantine or say whatever they will need to do no. But still, that is not the thing, Ankasa. You got the last aspect, so now very share ideas and thoughts on this matter.
Let us pause for a moment and imagine what would have happened if these 26 positives had not been detected and had been allowed to mingle with the population. Even though the cost of $150 United States per passenger for the mandatory airport COVID tests has been criticized in certain quarters, the value of the test in its speed, accuracy, and savings for passengers who no longer have to bear the cost of the 14-day mandatory quarantine in hotels has been clearly established.
Now that is the main thing I can watch on the video. Because look at this. So Bagana no, so di ka PCR test here, a proven negative, so ni coronavirus. Oba bedru Ghana airport wa see a sign test to biem and now background test no and yes it did more than 3 days, which means it has been a 3 day span and son we drew Ghana and son drew Ghana or must your test in for ask him what you are which is $150. The same test now we $150 a which you are Ghana airport no India for that same test for $7. You see the problem here no? Because look, Nipa bebre no to say me say me Ghana, me name my wife neighbor. O koswa president says only PCR test and sakrana because oba be o ko check in na ye be kin bisa o sa document ne kran sa na ya ma o kwan mo afro plane no and send work Ghana kra. So then as all the kind hospital now keep in mind though, we have just 3 days. 3 days is where the problem lies. Share Oko government hospital because of COVID now we are say baby here most European, even American, Canada for hospitals some of them is very hard to get tested. Say testing within 3 days. Now imagine this. We are testing within 3 days, which means I saw book appointment because nowadays you can't just walk into a hospital for test. Sometimes in most hospitals there's a book appointment. So be book appointment now Freda or mama will date. Pray to God we say date no book flight within that 3 days time span. Anyasa wafaka. Ndube buku ade no ode now let's talk about government hospitals. Ubekwa government hospital akwakoye wo test. Test now akwakoye no. In most government hospitals no unyasa test no in that same day, which means it's all about another day. Keep in mind you have just 3 days. This is no buku na so akwakoye test in there. Na se okwo na se yesi brabeje o results no china. Na so okwo je na china the next day na so fly. So next day no one flyer test na useless. Test no kwakwe no government hospital eno so nye free wa ha okwa for example madam Banku fly from Italy call we can say in Ghana na no other no so long go oso okwa government hospital kwakwe test na ye 70 euros. That is for a government hospital. This okwa government hospital na say omunya time nya sa test within that time now open na, which means okwa private hospital. Private hospital no naturally no omunoma more expensive than private can say public one. So imagine so call one say bet 100. That is 100 here in Europe. 150 in Ghana. Okaboma somewhere around 200 and whatever. Never say $200. So if I'm coming to Ghana with my wife, that means I have to pay $400. Me tuagu because of corona. I mean tuagu. That is why I'm out for our price tag daddy and so on. Because if the Ghana government was able, say Ghana for Moti Ghana for these 3 months, starting from March to say June, or say I don't even remember. Lights bill free to some extent. What you say 50% free. Water bill free for everyone. Now say you hold Ghana passport. Ghanaian say you Ghana passport. Back Ghana. Now say government of Ghana to make us okay. Citizens of Ghana instead of some mono back to 150 no. This test no muntia less. How bad can that be? Because remember that same test no obi to $7. A different country. So why is it expensive? Say bet to $150 for obi to say what the Maya or Kutuu call other African countries or can say or kokoye videos or promote to Africa in that way no. What the Maya can say be or no be what di one country so about 3 days to 1 week. Odru can say Senegal is up back to Ghana, which means they also get test. I don't know if that test for or see abroad. So I'm thinking say not just Europeans and Americans, I can say people are a free America and Europe who Ghana, but also people within even Africa. Which means anytime you're able to back and forth will be there is this added extra cost and you'll be a work with the and the Obi back Ghana for a month here. Nisika or they buy around $300. Another 300 euros. I know a couple of people are back Ghana with that amount of money. And if you are supposed to pay that much, it's very, very expensive for Ankasa. Now keep in mind, the testing here that expensive here. But some country is doing the same test for $7. So how is it possible? Say Ghana and Kwandi are doing $150 Ankasa. According to President in his own words, also be a flight in tune for the 2 weeks ago no. Nipa 10,061 and Ghana. Multiply that figure by 150. That is more than $1.5 million. Dear important test in Ghana for a airport 1 year. It cost that much. I don't know why. I know it's very necessary. My suggestion on this matter and it's simple. I think 1. President yendi kanye test ni bi wo ha ansa ne Ghana. So if says you be test ni bi wo ha 3 days later, you through Ghana and say another test here. Then what is the essence of us doing the test here? If say you back Ghana, still now you get tested. Importance in any because either way that test is to is to show so COVID and as only be. It is a mudru Ghana and as a machines, more equipment, and more test is so good enough, say, a bit may detect all this corona year. The entire my book campaign, back when you can't go Europe and now abroad, on fast will be answered because I hate is any, I don't know. Yayenwaha, your Baba Drugana is useless. Because either way, everyone will get tested at the airport. Did you get 70 and that's 100 cost to Nipa in care abroad and San Wabagana? Mon cancel Nipa Bagana Muma Wababe get tested. That is the same thing. Because if inside 3 days, corona symptoms in West Asia, yes, from 3 days to 14 days. In this I don't know Accra within 3 days now. Me bagana still now. I am within that 14 days, it's very difficult. Say, me, test na wahano, and son yabano. I know, say, beer, nanado ye, send a beer and political opponents, and ye be and come farm fast asking with him, and cover the reopening of the borders. Send a beer, man, look some legit proof. But on the other hand, the son ya man for a double cost because of say. Me second the union big and kaya. So be back and also a Ghanaian passport one. As at least surprise na 150 no. It has to be limited kakra. Because for example Italy say no, obi no home Italian passport one. They have different privileges. This is a free Ghana and say back Ghana saying for example odi atu was obi into 150. But as Ghanaians are you could citizenry no. You cry a passport no. At least eso te krana nkeye now we can say na 150 pen na can say o no see it's not just the 150 euros so and here for per person imagine and Americans over test or Ghana test or so combine the 200 euros na say oh ba with a family of 5 that adds up what you say that is 1,000 euros out to agukwa because of corona nti there is any point of it just 1,000 euros na to agu no if say ka beti me divided by 2 Amasa brochire the and 1 year no compulsory. Na se Ghana the cry compulsory. At least that makes sense. E no ntiase kakra won kakra. But ye test no ha. Ye nya the flu plane in Ghana testing is useless. Then we have a span of 3 days. Say be get testing ready. As you for flight to Ghana. If that 3 days in the power that also is useless. It's a this things no odwen ho kwa chira busu ya ha dwen kasa. And na tell the year me make one say if it's a president ultimate table one so oh, still na onti men kasi ye nyai sa CPR test no CPR test na ibedi kian ye no abrochire ansa na ye bagan na ye ba be antigen test no onti mi ma ye nyai abrochire de ne ya at least date na yes ye ya de no yes expand 3 days no because that 3 days no ade be a very rational ankasa at least o ma ye be 5 days and 7 days na that makes sense na 3 days because 7 days, 3 days, 5 days, whatever. No, ni now force within corona 14 days time maybe show the symptoms. No, ni now shows within the kind of say ni now shanda below 14 days. No, so at least as a time they expand the kakra and as a extend the kakra. That no say ultimate one so. Ultimate my nya PCR test yes and sana ya bagana na is PCR whatever. Yet me nyaya no ansana ya bagana abusia is best to say at least obest and the dates in amaya kakra me madwen kire wa asem we nyira ho no ma me sumi hu wadwen e wo comment section as well either way abusia video when was sponsored by tap send the mobile app abusia betimi use there send this command for e wo Ghana not just Ghana but some African countries ya ankasa nipa bebre na use tap send because of how easy it is to use. Person send the mobile money and found one neighbor be a send the apple. No one say what download tap send at 2 phones so. What enter with details keke. Na busuya or credit card information. Now for the Nipa will send this kind of command no. Within seconds, pa. Now kwa kuto Nipa account to Ghana. Now before no Germany for example say not debit card and kwano and fact some cards be say or more update here no German e fa card bi o mu use no ho. Now me call Belgium so Belgium force were complaining about maestro cars no and Fabi. I know say they are working on it. Bibia best start here you must send say now mouthful be now start here use have the fun of it. Now download tap send now say who use this send this car for the first time abusia baby o wa be back atro say bo code bi share say code now be bo ahye no bo Magraheb bo share ho. Ubo Magraheb bo share ho first na abusia na be say be ma £5 for free. And now on top of that, no send this car from Ghana. Until 1 cent to be for ABR, say charging fees and I and always, I'm exchange rate in SI was so. This person send this car from for Ghana and Africa, some countries been able to Nanya, please use tap send now be enjoy Angasa. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to your YouTube channel. Nako Magraheb daily. What we are dropping new content to very interesting stuff for Angasa. Koho, nako enjoy. Till we meet again, adios.